And right now at 5 o'clock, D.C.'s chief of police and other city leaders speaking about that early shooting death on Saturday of a 13-year-old who was suspected of breaking into cars.
And in the days since the fatal shooting, police finally holding a news conference, taking questions. Our Stephanie Ramirez is there. And Stephanie, a forceful tone tonight from the chief just minutes ago.
Absolutely, Marina, Jem, still a lot of questions that we don't have answers to, but the chief opening his silence here talking about, number one, the rumors and misinformation being spread in the community. In fact, he mentioned a social media post that shows the picture of the 13-year-old killed Karon Blake next to the picture of a white man, inferring that that man is the shooter in this case. The chief confirming that that is not correct. He did not name the shooter, but tells us it is a black or African-American man and an adult at that involved in this shooting. The chief, though, again, speaking very forcefully against the rumors and misinformation. Here's some of what he said today.
There has been too much misinformation swirling around this incident. Too many people have made assumptions about this case, and it is unfair to the grieving family. Spreading of inaccurate information is dangerous, reckless, and has the potential to adversely impact the investigation and the relationships in our community.
Now, guys, the police report, to go over it again, says that D.C. police responded just before 4 in the morning for a call of a juvenile shot outside of 1033 Quincy Street Northeast. We've been reporting that, according to police and officials, that the legal gun owner went to apparently investigate a noise and confronted a 13-year-old named Karon Blake, who was said to be allegedly breaking into cars. 2 others also fled the scene. Chief Conti would not say how many times the 13-year-old was shot, where or what happened in those moments in between the confrontation and shots being fired. He says that is all part of the investigation that will now be presented to a grand jury. I did ask the question, though, if it is illegal to use lethal force against a property crime in the District of Columbia, then what has to happen here, or what would make this shooting legally justifiable in D.C.? Now, to be clear, again, he would not share the details of what happened before shots were fired, but he did say that in a shooting such as this, that there does have to be done in clear defense of yourself or someone else for those shots to be fired legally. But again, we do not know the details. The chief saying that they are still collecting evidence, mentioning that police were actually talking with a neighbor today about possible surveillance video. But he made the argument that allowing police and investigators to do this investigation and do it right is justice to the family. We'll have more coming up in the next hour, guys. Back to you.